Hello, my fellow readers. This is Dark Symphony 777 with another fan fiction reading. As always, a link to the story will be in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell for notifications. Leave a comment in the comment section below on your thoughts of the video. And finally, this is my opinion. My opinion is not indicative of the world, so please respect that. So, the story I am doing a reading of today is Grey Knights by poet Heather. Wait a minute. Why does that name sound familiar? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that can't be. It can't be the same author. One second. Where are you? Where are you? Same author? Oh, it is the same author. Oh, well, that's a coincidence. I didn't even realize this was the same author as Tangled Up in Green. So I'm doing two of her stories, and I'm not it, and I didn't even realize it. So Grey Knights, this is a Kim Possible Frozen crossover. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Kim and Shigo shopped. I don't know why I said shopped. Kim and Shigo stopped their DVD of Frozen and smiled at each other. On one of the rare nights that Grace had gone off for a sleepover and Abby was out there, two parents had the house themselves. They had, of course, taken complete advantage of it. Now, after a lovely dinner of takeout thigh, they had just finished the latest Disney release. I'm not a fan of Frozen. I'm gonna say that right now. I think Frozen's overrated. I think it's just an average movie with a very good soundtrack. Not much else to it. Oh, also the worst sword villain in the history of movies. God dang, Hansel was a massive disappointment. Back to the story. Yeah, I'm the Tumblr. I ship them, said Shigo calmly and confidently. You're kidding me, right? Kim turned from her comfortable position and her arms racked to stare at her. Nope. Did you see the dynamics and chemistry between them? Siblings do not look at each other that way. Okay. You're gross. Look. Just because we both been saddled with siblings that are totally gross is no reason to discount this. Besides, the art is hot. Consider the fact that a lot of people really like to ship Elsa and Anna. They typically do it by giving Anna fire powers for some reason. But yeah, fine, just fine. Shigo felt for sure that she was making her point. There's art of the two of them. Oh yeah, seeing a few clips of the movie and the movie in the theater, I was sure I was getting that vibe. And the more and more I thought about it, the more I was sure. The sisters already knew each other. But Anna kisses Kristoff at the end. So, you're hopeless. Doesn't make me any less right. I am not conceding that you are right. So, we are at an impasse. So it would seem. Shigo thought for a moment and snickered. I got it. Do you remember Draken's stupid pan-dimensional vortex misadventure? Kim side-eyed her and answered cautiously. Yeah? Well, what if we use that to enter Arendelle so that we could mask him? Shigo was so proud of how clever her idea was. Kim blinked a few dozen times, certain that she had not heard what she thought she had heard. Let me get this straight. You want to use that crazy dingus to fling us into that world so we can confront Elsa and Anna about their sleeping arrangements. Don't act like this is the stupidest thing we've done. Plus, this might not even make top 10. What do you say? Kim shook her head and said, honestly, I have no idea why I listened to you. Because I put out? Probably because you put out. Yeah. Anna was happily enjoying learning to ice skate with Elsa helping her along. While on one hand, it was unfair that Elsa didn't need skates. On the other, it was completely amazing. Olaf was also helping her, which was nice, and she was finally starting to get the hang of it. She had even been able to go a short bit without needing to clutch onto anything when she saw something that made her lose focus and slip on her butt hard. Elsa was immediately over there helping her up, concerned. Anna, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a little distracted. Oh? By what? Asked Elsa, that green girl over there. Elsa almost dropped her sister in surprise, and it was a close thing. Thankfully, she had managed to hold on, though it was awkward. Looking over, Elsa noticed a tall green woman with dark hair and a braid somewhat similar to her. Next to her was a redhead with two braids who was biting her lip and looked nervous. Elsa quirked an eyebrow at the two of them. Despite their clothing, they really didn't seem like they belonged here. Taller one spoke to the redhead, and they began to thread their way through the moving crowd in a manner that was a bit daunting. At no point did either slow. They just seemed to flow around people. Elsa unfroze the ice from under Anna, making it easy for her to get up to her feet. If they needed a run, she wanted to make sure her sister would have the best chance she could give her. The two strangers stopped a respectable distance away and curtsied, which looked slightly off with the green-skinned one. The redhead spoke. Your Majesty, my name is Kim Possible, and this is my wife Shigo, and we have traveled a great distance to come see you both. Elsa and Anna stared at the two women and each other. Did they just say, yes, please, join us inside. Two sisters led the strangers to the palace, into one of the sitting rooms. They took one of the couches sitting next to each other, and their body language left no doubt as to the truth of their statement. For a moment, they just sat there and stared at each other silently until Anna blurted out, "You two are married to each other." Anna! Shigo started laughing, and Kim just shook her head and then said, "Yes, Princess Anna. We are married to each other and have been for years. We have a daughter that we love, and our life's pretty great." Anna looked wistful, turning her head only slightly toward her sister. Shigo rolled her eyes and elbowed Kim, or at least tried to. Elsa noticed a slight interplay and asked, "Is there something wrong?" No, not really. My wife wanted us to come here because she wants to ask you something. Oh? Shigo chuckled. This isn't something you just ask about, Cupcake. You read body language and other subtle cues. You know the score. You were the one that wanted to do this, countered Kim. Ladies, you had a question for us, Mrs. Possible, asked Anna, looking slightly flustered. Shigo looked between them, reading the various cues they gave off and said, whatever. My question is, are the two of you a couple like we are? Both Anna and Elsa colored instantly, covering their eyes over each other and then away. Kim and Shigo both noticed the dropping temperature and the spreading ice. Shigo turned and gave a smirk of victory to her wife. See? My language never lies. I beg your pardon? Splurted out Elsa after a moment. She then colored as she noticed that Kim was warming her hand over a flame covered by Shigo's hands. Elsa, she's got magic like you, Gus. Anna still doesn't answer the question. What makes you think that? Demanded Elsa. Kim gave Shigo a look, almost asking her how she was going to talk her way out of this. After a moment's thought, Shigo said, my magic lets me see the events of earlier this summer. I know that your true love freed Anna when she had frozen. That's probably Kim in her mind right now, just immediately facepalm. It took great restraint, but Kim managed to keep from facepalming over that one. Say, but I tell you, she remembers that only her wife could hear her. You kidding me? The two women across from them sat there, surprised. Elsa looked at her sister worriedly and said, I see. So the answer? Elsa, just tell him it's yes, yes. We'll stop glaring at each other right now, demanded Anna. Kim chortled, amused by this whole mess. Okay, love, you were right. I was wrong. As usual, shove it at me. Elsa and Anna just watched the pair confused. Is that all you want to know? Yes, that's it. We should go. You two should take care of each other, said Kim, moving to hug Anna first. Oh, and see if you can get the trolls to marry you. That'd be good. Chimed in Shigo. Elsa and Anna watched the two women leave, rather confused by the whole situation. Elsa turned to Anna and said, You just had it blurted out? Sorry, love, but fire and ice don't fight well together. Besides, just knowing two women can be happy together, doesn't that give you hope? Anna looked at her with a faint smile. Yeah, it does. Elsa hugged her sister before kissing her lightly on the lips. Now, what was that about a troll wedding? Didn't I tell you about that time with me and Kristoff? Anna! Wow, that's short. Yeah, that's very short. Yeah, that's green ice. What do I think of it? I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. They just go to Arendelle, ask a question, leave, and then a joke at the end. There's not much you can do with just a simple idea of just asking a single question. So take what you can get. I give it I'd give it a 2 out of 5, maybe a 3 out of 5 because you can't really do much with this. This is just such a basic idea that you just can't do much with it. But that's not the only story I'm doing a reading of because I'm doing well. She is 1,000 years behind the times by CV-12 Hornet. Yes, I'm combining Kim Possible with Toho. Do it. But let's get to this story, and then I'll end it right here because I gotta move my laptop to back to the room because people are gonna be staying in the other rooms. Okay, so let's just go into it. Aya Shimamaru, pure and honest reporter, was experiencing the worst. Pure and honest. Yeah, if there's any two words that describe Aya Shimamaru from Toho Project, it's not those two. It's really not those two words. Was experienced the worst source of possible things for a reporter. A slow new day. Dun-dun. Oh no. A paparazzi's worst nightmare. No news. Oh no, now she has to actually work for a living. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yes, it merited capital letters for a slow news day. Dun-dun. Was a death knell of a newspaper forced to publish useless fluff. Isn't that what you normally publish? Get it. Just to get the paper out, the sales would suffer. The ridicule would roll in, and Momiji would find her face down on her lawn, sobbing again. Again? Momiji! That shrine maiden bonked me in the head. Why? Because I told her you'd like to woo at the Black White's butt. Bonk! Don't say that again. That's slander. I woo. I need to get a. I need to get that. I need to get a Momiji Fumo. I got like five Fumos. I got Patchouli, Mailing, Junko, Suika, and Racing. I need to get that. I need to get the Momiji. Maybe an Aya. I know I'm going to get Kogasa when she comes out, and probably Ron in the future. That's a lot of Fumos. Oh, and I'm getting my friend either Ramilia or Flan. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of That's a lot of Fumos. Praise the Fumos, for they praise you back. So I'm getting off topic. I just realized I'm getting so off topic. So yes, Jensokyo's most famous Kurotengu was determined not to let that happen. Was why she was traversing the human village on foot, scouring the bars for anything interesting. And so far, no luck. Just a town drunk sipping away their money. With 3 more bars to go, though, Aya struck gold. There, slumped over the counter, and nursing a drink of sake, was Hijiri Byakurin, resident Buddhist priest, and noticeably one of the few Gensokyo residents that at least tried to be a teetotaler. You say she doesn't like to drink? Well, she's Buddhist. For her to be drinking in public. Scoop. Ducking in, Aya quickly flagged down the bartender for some sake of her own, and then waited. Byakurin didn't say anything, just steadily sipped at her sake with a haunted expression. So after a socially appropriate period of waiting, Aya opened up the conversation. So, what brings you here? Byakurin contemplated that, then tipped back her saucer and chugged the remaining booze. Dutifully, the bartender poured her more. I just enjoy. Oh. What went wrong? Byakurin moaned, cradling her head in her arms. Why don't you tell me about what happened? Aya said sympathetically, discreetly pulling out the notebook and a pencil, and we'll see if we can't spot it. Hiccuping, Byakurin lifted her head and gave Aya a teary-eyed, red-faced, pleased look. You really mean it? Yeah, I do. Aya lied as calmly as she breathed. Sniffling, the Buddhist wiped her eyes and got to work telling. So, earlier today, Yazrin burst into my room all a titter, saying that Rimu and Marissa had come to Buddhism. Aya immediately began scribbling at max speed in shorthand. The famous agnostic Marissa, converting to any religion, was a solid page 2 material on its own. Rimu, a devout Shinto shrine maiden, converting to Buddhism? Front page, easy. And there was definitely more to the story. Aya could smell it. Go on. So, of course, I decided that I should go and congratulate them and provide some advice. Maybe some of those pamphlets Joe whipped up. Byakurin paused to chug down some more sake. So I arrived at the shrine, and I find the word seemed to stick in Byakurin's throat, and Aya almost whined in pure need. So close, the story was almost complete. What did you find? She eagerly demanded. Come on, tell me. I found Rimu naked, gagged, and bound up. Wait, what? What? I'm sorry. I thought you said Buddhism, not bondage. What? What? I'm sorry. That just got me off guard. Okay, let me start out that sentence over because that sentence just caught me so off guard. Oh, Rainbow into bondage. Okay. I found Rainbow naked, gagged, and bound up in ropes. Byakurin rolled dramatically, waving her arms up. And Marissa, and this loose leather getup standing over her with a whip. And when I tried to save Rainbow, Marissa blasted me. Aya felt her pencil slip through her numb fingers. Frankly, she couldn't bring herself to care. This was more than just a scoop. This was the scoop to end all scoops. This made the Buddhist conversion look like a daily conversation. Not only Rimu and Marissa finally hooking up. Damn it, she was out a lot of money in that yokai mountain. Better pull it. Damn it, Kanako. Why you have to do this? But their kinky relationship. She needed to record this, and embarrassed, Aya hastily retrieved her pencil. Soon she had her whole story outlined, with some reasonable speculation filling in the gaps. She needed to drop by the Hakure shrine. She eyed her source, who was currently cradling her head in her hands, and sobbed quietly. After clearing up this whole mess Byakurin seemed to have stepped into, she actually felt sorry for the poor woman. Byakurin, what did Nazrin say? Word for word, I mean. Blinking maliciously, Byakurin visibly strained to recall the words. I think it was Ryu and Marissa are in a BDSM relationship. Are you sure those were the exact words? A long silence, while Byakurin coolly floundered in deep thought. Pretty sure. For a long moment, the only sound in the bar was a bartender running the sink. Finally, Aya reached out and touched Byakurin's shoulders, saying sympathetically, Byakurin? That's not. I thought BDSM stood for Buddhism! Oh boy. The nun wailed, scoring the saucer in favor of grabbing a sake bottle and chugging straight from it. Whoa! Aya yelled, grabbing Byakurin's arm and considering the fact how fucking physically strong Byakurin is implied to be. Yeah, it's the fact that Aya's even be able to move her arms is actually pretty good. Pretty epic. Retching from the bottle before the Buddhist gave herself alcohol poisoning. No poisoning yourself. You're not Noni. Just let me die! Damn it, where's the Nyandu or the tiger when you need them? In the end, it had taken a good 10 minutes to get Byakurin calmed down enough to send her back to Miorin Temple. Even longer to locate one of her followers to escort her. Hell, they hadn't actually managed that. Passing Futo had volunteered to do so. Probably to needle the Miorin dissonance again. Oh boy. Oh, no, Futo. Don't do that. Let her, as far as Aya was concerned. Tengu had one priority right now. Get to the Hakure Shrine and get some answers to fill in the gaps. And pictures, if she could. Alright, Aya mused to herself as she touched down outside the Torii. If the Byakurin interrupted, they probably took a break. So that means it's probably safe to just barge it on them. Briefly, she considered what Marissa might do to her if she was wrong, let alone Ryumu once she was untied. A shudder ran through her. Best not to dwell on that, I think. Reaching the front of the shrines, Aya confidently threw open the sliding door and announced, Hey, Rimu, Marissa, you decent? They were not. They were most magnetically not. And could at least confirm that Byakuran had been completely right about the specific BDS aspects of the new relationship. Now, since the two of them were completely stunned, Aya just needed not take a picture. She had a chance to get away clean while they're distracted. Click. Aya glared down at her traitorous hands. And to my own cold hands. Hey, you want to see a ladder and touch yourself down there? Shut up! She muttered, which sadly wasted just enough more time that Marissa broke out of her paralysis. When Aya looked up again, it was to stare down at Mini Hakuro glowing with gathering power, an expression that can only be described as volcanic. Any last words? Marissa growled. You look surprisingly good without your hat, Aya tried. Smooth, Aya. Master Spark. Okay, so that is. Well, she is 1,000 years behind the time. Okay, honestly, I want to see what the hell why Futo decided to go. What Futo's going to do with that drunk Byakuran. Come on, I want to see that. I want to see that. Just like the previous story, there's not much you can do with the idea. It's just a very short story. It's just there's a scoop. I don't know. Marissa probably broke the camera too. So there's that. But I want to see what did Futo do to Byakuran. Come on, Futo. Come on, the dying Buddhist. Can't I get up? Leave me alone. Why are you down? Dying need more drink? Yes, I need to get the images from my mind. Images? Dying tell me thought I had images. Miko must know about this though. Miko! Do you know what BDSM is? I'm sorry, what? I want to see what Fudo does. That's all I ask. With these two stories, there's nothing. They're just both very short stories. Nothing really much going on with them. But that is my readings of Green Ice and Well, She is 1,000 Years Behind the Times. This has been Dark Symphony 777 and cut.